Howdy y'all, and welcome back to Cup of Cheer. For those of you who have been following along, you may have noticed that I missed the fourth Sunday of Advent. And today, while no longer Advent season, because Christmas has already come, Christ has been born to us this day. We are now in the season of Epiphany, which is actually where we get the concept of the 12 days of Christmas. You know that song that goes on forever and ever and ever, and only the diehard fans of the song actually know what the higher number objects actually relate to? That actually is a song that is written about the 12 days between Christmas and Epiphany. It's the Epiphany season, and it really represents the time between Jesus's birth and when the wise men found Jesus. Now, was that 12 days? Probably not. In fact, many theories have it over a year or so, and some have it several months. And it's not 100% certain how long it took the wise men to find the Christ child with the Holy Family. But in many Christian churches, Epiphany is celebrated as a way to honor the day that the wise men came and brought the gifts to Christ. And so the time in between Christmas, the time of celebrating Christ's birth, and Epiphany, the day of celebrating the three kings' arrival at the Christ child's place, there's more Christmas. There is more to celebrate. It is a beautiful time of year. Some traditions have it that you don't even celebrate Christmas, like fun and sparkly decorations, until Christmas Eve or Christmas morning, for that very reason, because before Christ came, it was a somber time. People were in waiting, and hopeful, dark waiting led to a beautiful time that we can then celebrate and honor his birth. But some might even argue that, well, even when he came, it was a little bit dark because, well, Herod was not a great guy to the children of the area. I'll leave it at that. You can do your research there if you want to, but this is Cup of Cheer, so I'm just going to leave it there. For me, the whole idea of Christ coming and living as a babe, as a child, and thinking about his birth and life before his full-time ministry and his death and resurrection, it just blows my mind. And so any chance I can to celebrate that is a huge win for me. So yes, I start somewhere, usually a little bit around October, because that's around my birthday. And I don't end until around Epiphany, or sometimes a bit later, because I love Christmas. I love the idea of just God coming as man and being among us. And it blows my mind and it restores my soul. And maybe you've had a hard year and you need one of those restorings, and you're thinking that it's time to just take all the decorations down because Christmas is over. And I get that, because society sometimes in the United States tells us to do that. But if you still feel like Christmas season is here for you, you're welcome to use the excuse of Epiphany. Also, it's still okay. Christmas is still here. The time to celebrate and honor Christ's birth and life never really goes away. Or maybe you just really like the decorations and getting together with family and friends and eating awesome goodies. Why does that have to end just because it's after December 25th? Am I right? So I didn't have anything profound to say today, like I sometimes do. I just kind of wanted to get on here and say, yes, I recognize I just really have not been in the headspace to do videos for the last week or so, mostly because for once, Christmas has actually felt beautiful and busy and alive, and it's been hard to just sit down and take time away from that time to do these videos. But I also didn't want to neglect the chance to actually share that joy with you. So I thought I'd take this time and say, I hope that you had a Merry Christmas. I hope that if you're still celebrating Epiphany season / Christmas, that you're having a Merry Christmas. and that we all may have a peaceful and lovely new year. This doesn't necessarily mean that this is the last video I'm doing of the Cup of Cheer this year, because like I said, Epiphany is not until January 6th. So, but don't hold me to it either. Who knows? That's the fun of this video series. That's the fun of YouTube to me. There's not a huge amount of pressure to have everything daily or weekly or whatever. It's when my body is up for it, and then you get a nice surprise waiting for you. Thank you for watching, for following along, for celebrating with me. And I'm thankful for you and yours. From me and mine to you and yours. A very Merry Christmas and a cup of good cheer. Mwah! Bye!